Is Nvidia a buy right now in March of 2025? First of all, this is not financial advice. So this is just a retail investor's perspective on Nvidia. Um, I've been invested into Nvidia for almost 3 years now. I started buying shares of it, and I even liquidated my one of my investment accounts from American Century and literally bought shares of Nvidia, right? So I've been in this for a while, and I bought in while people were saying it's too late. It's too late to buy Nvidia. All right, the ship has sailed. It's gone up, 1,000% in 5 years or whatever. And the same question persists even after 3 years. Is Nvidia a buy now? And is it a buy after everything that's happened with DeepSeek and everything that's happened with this recent tech conference that Jensen Huang has been involved in? Um, First of all, let me say this: Jensen Huang is not the greatest presenter slash public speaker, if you will. Um, he's a techie, he's an engineer, and he is most definitely a nerd, which is totally cool. But from my perspective, every time he comes up to the stage and talks, it's awkward as hell. And, I've often compared Jensen Huang to Steve Jobs just because of the innovation he's come up with and how much I believe he's going to change the world in regards to AI, and how much Steve Jobs did with Apple and all the innovations he created. I definitely think Jensen Huang's like that, but he does not have that same charisma or, yes, I'm going to say this weird word, panache as Steve Jobs. And you could tell in this most recent tech conference, it's weird. So he's a numbers guy, and people speculated, just like we have been for all these earnings calls. People speculated that the stock price would go up before March 21st because of Jensen Huang's tech conference presentation. Well, it didn't. All right, and Nvidia has kind of been dead in the water, if you will, over the past couple weeks because of DeepSeek and because of all these tariffs and all this garbage happening politically, and also with the underwhelming performance that Jensen Huang has at these conferences. Okay, so with all that, excuse me, with all that being said, is Nvidia a buy? Absolutely is, if you plan on holding long term. The one thing Nvidia has going against it right now is this: the most recent developments that have come out are news about DeepSeek, and also all this political stuff that's been occurring, that a lot of people think the economy could be entering a recession, and that we could be in a little bit of hot water. So that does not take away from the innovation that Nvidia has. That does not take away from Nvidia's leadership and who Jensen Huang is and how committed he is to his baby. Um, and I think long term, after we kind of move on from all this, move on from DeepSeek and all that news that came out, and the supposedly $6 million that DeepSeek spent on their AI, or um, their large language model or whatever. Once we get past that, and once we get past the lofty expectations of these Wall Street analysts and where they think Nvidia should be, and that cools off, Nvidia is just going to keep producing great numbers, and people are just, you know, they're kind of just going to realize, yeah, Nvidia is a buy. We should keep buying it. So I know I'm like kind of ranting off here, but Nvidia is definitely still a buy, and I'm holding strong. Right, I was at $18,000 worth of Nvidia, and then right when DeepSeek came out, I am now down to just under 15,000. So I've lost a couple thousand, or I've lost a couple thousand over the past month and a half, 2 months, because of DeepSeek and because of tariffs and because of our El Presidente Trumpo. Um, so yeah, guys, everything's down right now. Nvidia's down. Is it still a buy? Absolutely, and I'm gonna still keep purchasing shares of it. Like, comment, subscribe. See you in the next one.